90s, had a slider, curveball. Maybe that has dialed back a little bit. Probably will see about 91, 92 on his fastball.
And he, as you mentioned, 35, 6'3", 232, turned 35 just a week ago. And after 18 years as a professional baseball player, signed by the Rays way back when, this is his first ever Caribbean series.
Pretty remarkable, and you are going to see a lot of that in this series. A lot of the players, it's a little different than it used to be maybe 25, 30 years ago when you had younger players trying to use that or use the Winter League as a stepstone to the major leagues. You get a lot of guys now that obviously with the Latin American players, they're going to play all the time for their country, but the American players, they're still wanting to hang around maybe to catch on with a major league team or just love baseball and do not want to take that uniform off and find a regular job.
I do recall a young Jeff Nelson, maybe he was one of those guys way back when.
Well, I was a young player, and we're going to talk about Morales. He's hitting two. This is Morales is going to be a perfect example for the old-time winter ball, where young players used winter ball to get ready for the big leagues or to get them to the big league level.
Jeremy Orocho leads it off for Puerto Rico. A bunt attempt is foul. He was a pinch runner yesterday in the game, did not start, and did score a run for the Santurce Crabbers, Consejeros de Santurce, the champion of the Roberto Clemente Professional Baseball League. That's the Winter League in Puerto Rico.
Well, Puerto Rico, a lot younger team than the Dominican. A few guys in their 20s.
That's punched out to center. There's the star of the day so far for the Dominican Republic in terms of the tournament. He had an amazing night last night, going 4 for 4. And as you mentioned, that great throw Junior Lake threw out of the two reinforcements for Puerto Rico. He rips one, make it 3 for 5. That's a base hit, sharply hit the center field. 29-year-old takes ball 4 out of Humaseo, Puerto Rico. He was Houston's 9th.
They want you out in a hurry.
Another 2-2. This one is laced to right field, but Brito is over there, makes the one-handed catch. The inning is over.
It's fouled down that left field line.
That one he laces, and that's as fair as it can get, right up the middle for a base hit. So a good start. Over 2,000 strikeouts in his long career. That's hit to first. Grab, but safe. It's caught on the fly by Morales. But somehow getting back is Nunez. That's incredible base running to not get doubled off on that play.
Well, it was hit so hard, and luckily Morales was holding on Nunez. Watch, there's Morales there. This was a bullet. And there's Nunez. Nice head balk.
1-1 pitch. He's going. It was a nice one to throw, but he throws it into center field. It was an outside pitch. And as a result, Nunez not only gets the stolen base, but he goes to third on.
No runs.
A ground ball, base hit through the hole, make it 5 for 5 for Junior Lake. Nunez scores. Good start for the DR. They lead 1-0.
Now Nunez might have been able to score on second, but there that error, that wild throw from Vest.
Season. The Mexican League 68-game winter season. That's laced to right center field, and playing it on a hop is Fargas as it drops in there. Brito will score. And Dominican Republic adding to their lead with a very good start here as Adames comes through with an RBI double.
Now some changeups from Thompson here in the first inning, and they've been elevated. Lake hit a changeup up through the hole there towards the wall. That should have been a catch by the center fielder.
Instead, it's a double that scored a run, moved Lake over to third for Adelin Rodriguez in his 8th Winter League season. And he takes a cut deep to left center field. Back, nice catch that time by Fargas. However, Junior Lake will score. Staying at second base for some reason was Christian Adames, who did not advance. But it's now 3-0 DR.
Another pitch up in the zone from Thompson, and there you see Fargas, the center fielder, great catch, going back on the ball. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that Adames didn't get over to third. Even if you go back, you're still going to score if it
No.
gets over his head. I'm sure he's going to expand even more here.
0-2 pitch coming, swing and a miss. He struck him out. So a big out there for Morales early in the ball game. He gets out of the jam, but the Dominican Republic scores 3 runs. 2-2 pitch, lashed down the line. That's a fair ball down into the corner. Hernandez will round third. He'll come and score. That's the 4th run for the Dominican Republic, and Gonzalez has his 2nd hit of the championship tournament. An RBI double.
Well, just like with Thompson.
Warm day today, 78 degrees in Jalisco, Mexico. Lake gets into that one, hits it to center field and deep. Back is Fargas. He's at the track. He makes the catch. Good play there by Fargas to track. Gonzalez will move up to third base. Thomas with a hit in the first inning. One up the middle here, handled easily by Jack Lopez, goes to the bag. However, another run here for the Dominican Republic. They've got
place to play. It's an exciting place to play as well. I remember when I played in winter ball, and you absolutely loved going to Hiram Brickram Stadium.
Ground ball left side, bobbled there at third base by Hernandez. The throw to first, though, is in time to get Rivera. Payoff pitch, ground ball right side to second base. Smoothly handled by Nunez, and it's a 1-2-3.
The previous pitch.
That's hit in the air to left field. Moving over is Orocho. It's deep. It's off the wall. He can't get it. Junior Lake moving around the bases. He'll round third and score on the play. Extra bases for Adames. That ball kept going the other way.
Well, Lake was on the move on the pitch, and it was a fastball away.
Want to keep you in the game?
Yes. 2 outs. Can't tell the story.
1-2, cut out and missed. A strikeout for
5-0, but you could get a strikeout here, but I don't think he has confidence enough to throw it.
3-2 pitch, fastball, grounded though to shortstop. Backpedaling, lost the ball. Gonzalez lost the ball. He was trying to perhaps turn 2 or at least get it out at second. It's an error, and it's 5-1, still bases. Jack Lopez with a base hit to drive in Ruben Castro. If they can get one more here, at least. Carrasco 2-2, a good pitch, grounded up the middle though, handled at second base by Nunez, and he gets the out. So Puerto Rico gets back in the ball game with 3 runs on 3 hits in the inning, a big error too for the DR.
He's going to take a flyer and a lefty that can throw 97. There he is. Now, he didn't get up as high as last night. Maybe he's a little tired. Little day game after night. There's that slider. That was a good slider down and away. You watch this pitch after 2 fastballs at 97. Good slider back door.
Still a good landing.
Can pick up location, really tough with spin. Now, Jan doesn't have a great slider, a really good control of that slider.
1-2 pitch. Hit in the air. Center field. Hernandez, the new center fielder, makes the catch on a routine fly ball. And Jan escapes and celebrates, leaving the bases loaded. And a ground ball softly hit to third base. Rivera handles it, makes the play. A good job by Gazelman to get out of the...
Morales probably looking in again.
One, 2, ground ball, softly hit. Played there by Gonzalez. Throw to first, is close, he got him. Morales is not so sure. As he was digging down the line, Diaz does go to second. We'll see if there's a challenge here. Looked like they got him. Landed funny on the base here, Nelly.
Yeah, I think that left foot or right foot might have caught the first baseman, Adames. Jammed him.
And he is out on the nice play. So 2 outs. It's under 200 games, including some big-time power a couple of years ago. Rips that one, and it's grabbed on the fly at third base by Marco Hernandez, and that will end the ball game. And the Dominican Republic hangs on to win by the final of 5-3, despite a lot of threatening opportunities here for Puerto Rico in the 7th inning and in the 9th inning, and then earlier in the game too, they left runners on third base.